Coming up on the Be Bold Show, EL. Looking to put some spice in your life? We'll tell you how to do so with the Adventure Junkies. And how to make azonto work for your body. These and many more on the Be Bold Show.
It's always a pleasure to have you guys joining us on the Be Bold Show, and it's another week of exciting stuff that we have for you. But today is about getting physical, and I'm throwing this out to Stara first. Stara, how many times do you exercise?
Really? Why do you have to put me on the spot, Krista? Well, for me, I think, to be honest, the last time I exercised was like 2 months ago, which is a very long time, and I always try to do it every week. But Krista, you're putting it to me now, but you know that you also started doing your whole exercise regimen, trying to make us all feel bad. How's that going?
And I'm sure a lot of you have schedules too. I mean, you plan that you're going to exercise, because it's important to exercise, isn't it? But then, you know, it gets straining, and your body's in pain after the first few times, and that's what happened to me. And I've sort of put on a mini break, but trust me, guys, I'm going to get myself toned, and you're going to see it throughout the season. So it's not even something I'm just going to say. And another thing too, you don't see a lot of people exercising in town.
Well, but I think that has to do with the fact that they usually go around 5 a.m. when it's still kind of cool, because we are in Ghana. So maybe you're asleep at that time. But for everybody at home, when you're watching this, come onto Facebook. Tell us what you think about exercising. Do you exercise? Do you think it's important? But before we go on to what is coming up next, we also asked a few people on the streets, so let's have a look at that. Do you exercise?
Yeah, I really do. I really do exercise. I do some push-ups, some stretch-ups, yeah, for myself. Every morning when I wake up, I think it's cool.
And why do you do that?
Yeah, just to keep me going, not to feel lazy, and for my health too, so that's why I do that, yeah.
I do exercise, and why? Because I want to be in shape, and number one, I look at what I eat and what I'll get from it. And I'm one person who doesn't want to be the oboshi type.
Exercise, and I do exercise because it keeps me fit and healthy. Wow. Yeah.
Would you ever go for an aerobics class?
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
Because looking at my school schedules and my work schedules, I won't get the time to go for aerobic class. And then I realized that if you start going and then you stop, it's going to be worse. So you should continue and then not start and then say, oh, today I can't go. But yeah, so if you are really want to go, then you should go continually. But if not, then don't try it at all.
Well, Crystal, for me, I think I agreed with the last girl. I mean, she was saying how, you know, if you start exercising and you really go into it and then you stop, your body gets worse than before. But I wonder if that's, I don't know. That's what she said.
That's what is being said. It's true. Because then you get toned, and then obviously if you stop, it's just going to sort of wither away.
But like she also said, always just make sure that you eat the right things. And I think that's also very important.
That is important. I find eating, I mean, for us young people, I mean, even for the older people, like you want to keep a fresh mind every day when you're going to work. Or, you know, it's just eat healthy, exercise. When you exercise, you even feel really good about yourself. And so on that note, we also met an African aerobics teacher, guru, let's say. I mean, he does everything with exercise. And he went as far as also taking azonto and making that into an exercise. So let's take a look at this.
When the very popular azonto dance came onto the Ghanaian scene, we bet no one imagined it would become part of an exercise routine. At least, no one except Edem Kojo, CEO of Dreamz Fitness.
I want to do to fitness what Mesa Otabil has done to religion in Ghana. I wrote it somewhere. I want somebody to land in Ghana boom like this. If you talk fitness, my name should pop up. I want every home to have a feel of my aerobics.
So, Edem decided to incorporate azonto into an aerobic workout to make his African dance aerobic workouts video. Hard work for your body with a little fun and flair.
This is Ghana, we are in Africa, and I want to portray African values. And yes, we have African dance, but not too much of what I'm doing. So I mix it, the general aerobics moves, with more of the African dance. So you see me doing something francophone. At a point, you see me doing something South African. And the time I started, it was the popular song in Ghana by then was Ngozi Mama I No Go Die. You know that song, yeah. Then now the azonto setting, and azonto is full of borrows and punches. So why don't I twist it? So we're doing azonto boxer size. So full of azonto, and then the kicks here and there.
But Edem had not always imagined his life would be like this. He tells of humble beginnings.
I grew up at Adam, a fishing community, so everybody is virtually a fisherman. And then those days, going to school is sort of luxury because it's not everybody who can afford it. So the highest you can go, by my knowledge, then those days is middle school, now GSS. So if you're able to hit it to secondary school, I mean, you're a big boy in the village. Okay, so luckily for me, I'm the last born. I'm everything for my mom, so she makes sure everything is okay with me, whatever I want. So at least I'm the only person after elementary school I have to go to secondary school. So I went to advanced secondary school. I completed advanced secondary school in 1994. And I decided that I'm not going back to the village because it's a cycle. Everybody grows up, finish GSS or elementary school, or not at all, become a fisherman, then you have children, as many as you can. And I was like, no, there should be a better life apart from this.
And Edem says it was a long way to where he is now. But just guess where he found his fitness path. In a book.
I can't think I remember, it's in Tony Robbins, Awaken the Giant Within or something good. So somewhere in the pages, he was like, it's not about the past, what is gone, but it's about the now and what you have and how to package it. And because in the moments of your decisions, I think I'm quoting him now, is when your future is sort of put in place. So he mentioned hobbies, and I said, okay, fine. What are my hobbies? Swimming, dancing, weightlifting, and reading. Okay, so which one will I package now? Okay, maybe the gym and the aerobics thing can work. Initially, no, I'm not a personal trainer. I go to the gym though when I was working at the airport, but it's for fun and general fitness purposes. But now we have to commercialize it. So I look for a gym. Not that I look for a gym, I was just passing somewhere, Jolo, walking. Don't know where I was going. Saw a place, gym opening soon, and I entered the place. I said, I want to work for you. The woman was like, are you a personal trainer? Are you an instructor? I said, nope, I'm ready to learn. So it's okay. If you're ready to learn, you don't have any experience, I will take you by no salary. I said, no, just allowing me to work, that is enough. I started the next day, go there, clean the mats, the machines, stand aside because there's an instructor there. So I'm watching, do this, do this, do this. When we close, I come home, books about fitness all in front of me, reading everything. So I spent about 5 months with Dawn Fitness Center. And I was like, okay, I can do this. Let me start that journey of 1,000 miles. What did they say? A journey of 1,000 miles or whatever begins with a step. So I'm ready to take that first step.
And even though Edem has now made his dedication to seeing Ghanaians get fit, he realizes that there is a gap with Ghanaians in terms of fitness and nutrition.
There's so many people in Ghana, our nutrition isn't that great.
Yeah.
How are you trying to then impact these people with what you're doing?
Let me take it from this angle. It looks like everybody thinks the moment you are going to the gym, maybe you are fat and you have to lose weight. But fitness goes beyond that. Fitness should be a way of life. If you're slim, maybe your BMI might be lower.
What is the BMI for people like me who
You don't know. BMI is body mass index. it is a scale that World Health Organization they come out with. If your BMI, the number is above that, 24.9, you are obese, and they say you can easily get certain diseases, chronic diseases like stroke, heart attack, and all that. If it is below 9.9, you are underweight, and you have to fall.
So
Yes,
like my height, I should be between this and this weight
yes,
category.
And it's just the difference between your height and your weight. So now we have machines that calculate that. So when you check, and it's very important, when you check and it's above, that's where the nutrition comes in. You have to watch what you eat. People have to stop eating late and avoid certain things like too much of sugar, white sugar, if you can put it aside. If you still want to do sugar, you can do honey or you can do brown sugar. Meat is meat. We have lean meat bar. You can't go to Medina market and be telling the person selling the meat you want lean meat. I don't know how you can differentiate between that. So I rather advise moderation. If you can't totally avoid it, then take it in moderation. Our food, fufu, banku, akplen, gari, is all carbs. But there's no way I might tell a client, typical Igbe lady or typical Ashanti woman, not to eat fufu because she needs to lose weight. Yes. So I'm working with some dietitians on campus. They are researching into it, how we can still enjoy our food and then still live healthy or eat healthy and maintain our weight. And for now, at least, if you're trying to lose weight, and I tell you, I don't want to tell you not to eat fufu. I'd rather tell you, before you go eat your fufu, the time you eat it is very important. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Why 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Because you might still walk around for that fufu to be broken down than being stored as fat. And then 20 minutes before your fufu munch, do some aerobics. That is why my video if it comes in. Or if you have a staircase in the house, climb the get your metabolism working before the fufu lands there, and then it helps out.
Wow. And Edem's routine seems to be working. Favor of I'm in love with Boomer fame tells us how it did for her.
I was weighing 100, but after the show, the aerobics and everything, the next time I went to check my weight, I was 80. So
And how long did it take you to lose?
3 months, just 3 months. And I followed his instruction by taking my diet, how to take my diet and stuff. I really followed it and it helped me.
Yeah.
So, this is how Stera and Kweku got physical with Dreamz Fitness.
Azonto exercise. Tap your leg. Look at it.
What an inspiration. He came from a fisherman's village in Ada, but thanks to education and opening his mind, he was able to move out of there and really decide that he wanted to do something else with his life. So impressive.
And how did you guys find it?
Oh my goodness. Kweku and I think Kweku, our cameraman, obviously we were just going at it. We were sweating. By the end of it, I was even a bit dizzy. And
What?
we were just like, oh.
Show me some azonto moves right now.
Oh my goodness, Crystal. Can't put me, okay. It was a lot of this, a lot of this, and up, and down. Oh yes, it was a lot of action.
You were feeling the exercise.
Oh, the day after, I couldn't walk. I was like going up the stairs was a problem.
And I also understand that he also does it, exercise, teaches Becca or
Yeah, I mean,
trains
like
Becca.
he said, that's how he started. He, like, you know, she needed to get exercised, but she wasn't available for him all the time. So that's how he started his tapes and doing it and filming it for her. And then she would do it. And then she told him, hey, make it into a aerobics CD that you can sell to the masses, because everybody needs this.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And guys, for you to also get a chance to feel what Sarah and Kweku went and experienced, we've got an African aerobics DVD for you. All you have to do is go onto our website, thebeboldshow.com, look at some of the articles, read through them, like them, comment. The person who comments the most or likes the most, we're going to give you one of these aerobics. And how many do we have?
We have 2.
2.
So you have
Excellent.
a
So
chance.
we can have 2 winners, and you're going to get a chance to azonto your...
And he also gives you tips on good eating, how you can just make your whole body work for you. And maybe you can also lose about 20 kilos in 3 months, like one of his students did.
And I love that you know, you're going to get, because now these things also apply. A lot of times you see things on YouTube and they apply to what's out there, but now this is African aerobics, and I'm sure the tips will also be very you know, cut to that because of our what we eat, kinky and the fufu.
Because he was saying if he were to tell a Ghana woman that she can't eat fufu, he'll get slapped. So at least, you know, you need to work with the diet that we have. So it's a brilliant idea.
All right.